This is a government building, guys. This is a government building in the US of A, in good old California. This is a government building. Yes. It's a Navy base. Yeah. This is who made it. John R. Mock. Yeah. Architect. Oh, look at that. He died last year. Aw, shucks. Dang it. That's unfortunate. Well, yeah. John R. Mock was the person that designed this in 1967 is when he decided to do this. This is a video, a throwback video. I think it's like 15 years ago when they were showing some people on the base, Navy SEALs, the overview of the building.
A swastika that's had people talking for years.
There's a number of urban legends out there, including that the one barracks was built by German POWs during World War II.
We beat the budget by 10%, and everyone was happy.
John Mock designed it in the late 60s, more than 20 years after World War II.
There's no symbolic
Why is he caressing the design like that? Is this Johnny? This is Johnny?
meaning to the design, except the L.
Mock designed it in the late 60s, more than 20 years after World War II.
There's no symbolic meaning to the design, except the L.
Mock says he didn't see the
Y'all, he didn't even look in the camera when he said that. I don't think even he believes that. He didn't even look in the camera.
Meaning to the design, except the L.
Mock says he didn't see the
There's no meaning to the design except the L. Johnny. And it's the way that he caressed it, like, oh, memories. When the times were right. That's the vibes that I got.
swastika at the time because the working model only showed one L, which was simply to
And that's a lie.
be repeated 3 more times.
Basically,
Be repeated.
This is what they lied. This is how they lied. Okay, let's review that again.
Time because the working model only showed one L, which was simply to be repeated 3 more times.
basically, it's 4 identical buildings that pivot around the central courtyard.
There's no reason to believe Mock isn't telling the truth about the design of his building, but if this all just is a big coincidence, how do you explain the 2 buildings right next to it?
Maybe they thought it'd be a funny joke or something.
You can't see it here or here. From the ground, nothing strange, but from above, 2 American fighter jets heading straight for the swastika.
You know, and the symbolism is the bombing of the. You know, and the symbolism is the bombing of the.
Heading straight for the swastika.
You know, and the symbolism is the bombing of the Nazi symbol kind of thing, and it's all a myth. There's absolutely no truth to it whatsoever.
In fact, Mock's firm didn't even draw up the other 2 buildings. An LA-based architect did 10 years before the L buildings, which won Mock several awards for its design, a design he's still proud of today.
Beat the budget. It's functional. It's supposed to last 25 years, and it's lasted more than that, and it's probably going to last another 75 anyways.
Wow. Pure silence at the end of that clip. So you're telling me that he won many awards for that. Let me just ask ChatGPT real quick something. Hey girl, let me ask you something. How many people does a building, let me specify, government building have to go through / approvals up until it's built? The number of approvals must go through construction depending on, however, a typical process. However, a typical process includes approvals from multiple agencies and officials. Here's a breakdown. Anyways, guys, this is a lot of approval that a building has to go through before it gets approved and built. So the fact that a lot of eyes saw the shape of the building is beyond me. But in the clip, he says that he only designed the L shape. The L shape, and it was supposed to be repeated 3 times. But yet he has been accepting awards for the entire building for quite some time. But guess who got their hands on the blueprint, the original blueprint, not whatever he just tried to show? I did. Oh, look at that building right there. This is the original blueprint. Oh. Now, haven't been to an eye doctor in a long time, but what does that look like to you guys? Just put an S in the comments if it looks like what it looks like. Okay. All right. Anywho, I think that's just really, really crazy. I think that's really, really crazy that even, during that time, okay? So I went down a little rabbit hole, just a little one, and has anyone ever heard of Operation Paperclip? Okay. Because a guy in that video was saying that, like, oh, there's a conspiracy theory that it was a lot of German something, whatever, basically Nazis. But Operation Paperclip was a secret U.S. intelligence program after World War II that brought a large number of German scientists, engineers, and technicians, many of whom were former Nazis, to the United States to work for the American government, primarily to access their advanced technology in fields like rocketry and aerospace, particularly to gain an advantage during the Cold War. This included notable figures like Hermann von Braun, who later became a key part of NASA's space program. Wow. Wow, oh wow. Anyways, many of the recruited Germans were former Nazi party members. Well, there you have it, guys. I mean, I think this is why a lot of people are feeling so comfortable to do what they are doing now. Like we've seen in the past stories of what happened in Ohio, and we see this in other parts of the U.S. These people have always been here. Just certain people like Ilani and certain events have just made them feel comfortable to come out of hiding. A lot of these people will face their judgment. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next video. Shalom.